you know, my whole life, you know, I was born without hands, and you know, my whole life, I've lived in a, you know, I went to school and people would explain how to hold a pencil or how to catch a football, or, you know, everybody has hands, and so everything is given in that context. And I would listen, and I would have to figure out, well, how am I going to do it? And how am I going to, you know, button buttons? How am I going to catch a football? Or how am I going to throw one? Or, you know, all these things that you want to do. There was nobody saying, well, you know, in your case, why don't you do it like this? And so I got really good at figuring things out, and I think all of us can be good at figuring things out. I just think some of us have to be good at it, and when we have to, we accelerate our abilities to do it.
Do you think that people learn more from setbacks in life rather than great successes?
You know, I know as a coach, I've learned a lot more losing than I ever did winning, you know, because I think when you win, you tend to gloss over things, and there's such a good feeling, and when you lose, boy, you really get, you know, you really get down and start really analyzing it, and I think setbacks, you know, I don't think we should ever fear losing or fear setbacks. I mean, I think that's where the growth comes and the learning now. You know, I think, you know, I've got a saying in my office at home, you know, turn your setbacks into comebacks, and that's something I really believe that we all need to do is that, you know, we always bounce back. We're a lot more resilient than we think we are.
What for you has been the biggest achievement in your life?
I started 40 college football games, you know, and that was a big accomplishment. I don't think anybody saw that coming. And I always thought I could do it. But, you know, I was lucky to be in situations where people at least gave me a chance to compete. And you know, so I think that was one. And, you know, my mom always told me you can do anything you want, but don't ever climb mountains. You know, I don't know why she had this, you know, because of ropes. And so as soon as I got to college, I took a rock climbing class, you know, just because, you know, I just said, you know, I wonder why she's worried about that. And so I was kind of proud of that.
Is there one goal that you haven't achieved yet that you dream of maybe one day achieving?
Yeah, I'd love to be somewhere where I could hold a sandwich and a drink at the same time. That would be kind of cool, you know, and you know, or play golf correctly, or play the piano. I mean, there's all, you know, as I started thinking about that, that'd be kind of fun. But, you know, I think we're defined by what we do, but, you know, none of us do enough. And so, you know, there's plenty of other things that I can do. So, you know, I still have a lot of things that I got to get done. And I think we're all looking for a way to reach our potential. You know, we're all looking for ways to figure it out, and everybody's got their own disability that they've got to figure out. And you know, as you go, you know, and so I think, you know, my final word would be, you know, this is kind of what the whole journey of life's about, is, you know, is figuring it out. And right now we're trying to figure out how to score some points, and, you know, 6 months from now we'll be figuring something else out. And, you know, that's kind of, you never stop learning, you never stop experimenting, you never stop trying to reach your potential.